Hi, I'm Daphne Richards, and this is Augie. Our question of the week is exactly what are annuals and how do they affect our mood? Well, botanically, an annual may be just that, a plant that lives for a year and then dies, annually, due to the nature of its life cycle. These plants may or may not actually live an entire year. They die as soon as they flower and produce seed, thus ensuring the next generation. But horticulturally, an annual is a plant that's used for seasonal interest, and these annuals wouldn't necessarily die each year if they were grown in their native habitat. Winter annuals prefer cool temperatures and can't handle our summer heat, so we plant them in the fall or winter and enjoy them until they're killed by warmer temperatures. And summer annuals are the opposite, thriving in our heat, but dying almost as soon as cooler weather arrives. After a cold and cloudy winter, a quick burst of color from a container of cosmos, marigolds, cleomes, or zinnias in the spring are just what the doctor ordered to chase away the winter blahs. And in autumn, we may find our spirits lifted by fall rains, shorter days, and cooler nights, which signal the end of the overbearing heat. So a bed of pansies, snapdragons, larkspur, and calendula helps to wash away the energy-zapping heat stress. And fragrance, of course, is mood-lifting. The scent of dianthus, sweet peas, daffodils, and hyacinths in the garden can work wonders on frayed nerves. There should be a place in every yard for a garden, and not just for vegetables. A garden is a place where you can dig in the soil regularly and rotate plants according to your mood and the season, as opposed to a landscape where plants may be shaped and maintained, but the overall look is static and the changes aren't too drastic. Annuals will help us transition when the climate does, and ensure that our garden is always interesting in every season. Our plant of the week is ornamental sweet potato vine, Ipomoea batatas. These perennial vines are a wonderful addition to any garden, and they look absolutely gorgeous spilling over the edges of a tall container. You can also allow the vines to cover the ground and fill in large areas. They thrive in our heat and can take the full sun, but they also do well in light shade or bright filtered light. They'll also grow in heavy shade, but will be a little less vigorous. Two very common cultivars are Marguerite, which is chartreuse green, and Blackie, which is a very deep purple. The very intense colors of these plants make them a perfect mood lifter in the summer heat. Sweet potato vines require very little water once established and tolerate most soil types. These plants are grown for their gorgeous, heart-shaped foliage and really have no flowers to speak of. They're listed as hardy to zone 8B or 15 degrees Fahrenheit, so in a hard winter they might freeze. We'd love to hear from you, so please visit klru.org/ctg to send us your questions or plants of the week from your garden.